Greetings, Terry Jett here. I wanted to give you a quick overview of a PRL plugin that I had gotten a hold of and went ahead and turned it into something a little more than it was. Kind of what you should be doing with your PLR products. I have made a software that you basically push the buttons and it will go ahead and brand the plugin. And also there is a sales page for that you can also do the same thing. You can push the buttons, answer the questions, push the buttons, and output a sales page. No editing of any HTML code. Right, this sales page here that I'm selling it as, wanted to just show you and give you an idea of what's going on here. Here's the sales page, of course. Made a little video there. And that's also a promo video that you get a hold in the package you can have. And it's the whiteboard videos. Okay, moving forward here, let's go ahead and get into the software here, and I'll show you a little bit more about the plugin in a moment. Okay, what the software does is it actually is a fill in the blanks, push the button, and outputs the plugin with all the information needed. But I've gone one step further with this. I added some features, and the main one being this menu. I call it the remote menu. And what happens is this menu is loaded into the plugin when people use it, and this menu here is loaded from your website. Each time someone uses the plugin, they see this menu, and you brand it with these 4 boxes here with anything that you would like to put in there. Specials, blog, the team, and more. You just put in a URL and actually upsell them to more products. Let's go ahead here and move on down. Okay, I've got a few options here. There's some people, of course, that they're not going to want the software that you can rebrand. So what I'm saying is that it's kind of confusing, I guess, the way I've I've presented it here. But you've got one option where you can take this software and brand it with your information. So what you're doing is you're selling the software and the plugin, all right? And it's everything's removed, any links back to us, and you rebrand the whole software and resell it. Okay, the next option is of course you get the software, but you can't brand the software, but you can brand the plugin. So you're basically selling the plugin, and of course that does come with a sales page also. All right, so let's go ahead and let me show you a little bit about this plugin. I love it. I went ahead and extended it a little bit because I needed some extra use out of it. Let's take a look at it. This is basically what this is a dev site here, a development site that I use, and this is the type of widgets that it makes. You can take a widget and place it anywhere in any post, page, or sidebar. This one right here, when you build this one, it builds a version for your post and pages and also for your sidebar widgets. And there's 7 different versions you can actually build here. You can build one to advertise a product, affiliate product, whatever the case may be. All of your online social networks. All right, so let's go ahead and show you a little bit about the plugin here. All right, this is the actual admin area. This is a timeline or general purpose widget, as I've called it. I went ahead and extended it. It was just only, like for a timeline style graphic like so, okay? But I went ahead and took it a little further and made it into so you could add some actual raw HTML in the description area here. That was one thing that bothered me is you couldn't do. You couldn't change it around. So I went ahead and started this one here. But you'll see the title of my product. This can be, about you, of course. It can be about your timeline. But if you want to sell products on it, you could go ahead. Let's see here. We'll change the color here. Let's make that yellow just for grins. Okay. And I started this, but I didn't finish it. You can actually use tags here, and I'm not going to sit here and type it in and make the video longer. But I will pause it here in a moment and enter the tags in and show you. But before we do that, let's go ahead and select the color. Oops. White there, okay. And I'll just save it. And you'll see that it's updated. And again, you're building all of your widgets here at the same time. As a page pop-up if you want it. Sidebar widget, and for your post or page content. In the background here, you can change the background. Let's see here. What have I got here? We'll go that. Make sure you do an upload. There's our winter header. Okay. Do a save, and it's done. Okay. And if you want to, your social links, you can add a Facebook. All right, and it'll appear right here, or you can have none at all, which I've done here because I'm not making a social widget. This is one of the general purpose. Okay, let me get this code in here. I'll show you something. Okay, I have gone ahead and entered some of the code in here, as you can see, and I did this so, I'm a slow typer sometimes, and that's the way it is today. So I've entered in a link, and I've made so it will open it in a new window, a blank window. Let's go ahead and save this. Not quite going down far enough so you can see me saving it, but you don't actually need to do that. Okay, so what happens here is this link becomes clickable, and I can advertise. This walking man is not a very good example because it's kind of tall. You want to keep your picture kind of small so you've got room to add more text in the sidebar widget. All right, but let me go find another one. Hold on just a second. Get you another picture. Okay, let's get you another picture here. So let's go ahead and let's change this and give you a little smaller picture and give you an idea. You got to remember to upload here. All right, so let's do that and save. And you'll notice, that changed it a little bit, but it made the the actual background here kind of duplicate. But you get the idea of what I'm trying to say there. And if my background wasn't the same here, I could change this. Let's go ahead and go back to this one. There you go. All right, so now you see how that kind of works there. Change the pictures, and if that was a transparent PNG, you wouldn't have the white background there. So that kind of gives you the gist of how the widgets work. So let's go ahead and do a finish. And you'll see I've made some different ones here. What we'll do is, let's go ahead and insert this in this page here. Let me go find that. All right, I got the page loaded up here. I'm trying to make the video faster. Sometimes I'm not the fastest. Hey, the older you get, the more you ramble on, is what they say. I won't go there any further. All right, so I'm going to put that one that I just made right here. Okay, we'll go up here to our button, and the one we just made was this one. Insert. There's nothing more to do there. We will update. Let's go back to our page here and reload it. And there's the one we just made. And again, I could use, a better background. And it all depends on your site also, on how wide your actual posting area is. And if I want to add it in the sidebar, very simple to add into the sidebar here. We go over to our widgets, and we go to the social widget here. And again, when you rebrand the plugin, you can rename these words like the social tapper, I should say. You can rename that, and it will reflect your plugin. All right, so there's the seldom, call it a social timeline. We'll save it. Let's go back here, reload. You know what? Hold on just a second there. I gotta make sure I saved it. And what's going on? Hold on just a second here. We've got a short between, what I call a short between the floor and the keyboard. Okay, we're back at this again. And what I did was, and I've got it where you can't see it out of here. I've got a, there we go. I've got a plug-in here that controls my sidebars, and this is what I'm using, the Widget Maker example. So let's get this right. Nothing like a live video. All right, so now we'll get back on track. We'll do the save, and now let's reload it. I'll bet it'll be there. There we go. So as I make these, they also make them for the sidebars, and that pretty much does it. This video is going on 11 minutes now. I didn't mean it to go that far, but I'm long-winded. All right, one more thing. Now the remote menu. And I hear the dog barking in the background. I apologize if it's picking that up. I shouldn't call it a dog. That's our kid. Here is the remote menu. Again, this is loaded remotely from another site. You can change it at any time you want. So when people use it, they're loading this up. Okay, the help menu is, I've shown you how to do this in the videos and the documentations. You can use it just like it is without having to rebrand this if you don't want to. And I will keep this up to date. It's kind of generic widget maker, and there's no advertisement. This is loaded from Google Docs. There's no advertisement of my own here at all. And you're welcome to keep that as it is. Okay, the Get PDF. This is if they want to download a PDF, and you can put this in the same place as your remote menu. And there's some people, you know, as well as I do, they're going to want a hard copy of the PDF. That's all that is. Now the specials. This is within the software. You put whatever URL you want the specials to lead to. This can lead to your blog or sales page, whatever. This can lead to About You or another sales page. It doesn't really matter. In the same way with the more. So, well, that it is really viral. And again, can't stress enough how plugins like this, you can really get some good traffic off them. And the sweet thing is, these links can be updated at any time. What I do is I will use a short link service, and that way I don't have to worry about manually editing the file later. I can change these to whatever I want. All right, and that right there concludes it and gives you a little idea of what this can do for you. All right, for a limited time now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a coupon for, I think that will be, well, I'll tell you what, I don't know for sure. I'll be talking off of the top of my head if I actually tell you now, but there will be discounts on both of these. So go ahead and get you a copy of this, and you'll be learning a little bit more about our new site that I'm bringing online, and I'm going to start a membership area and provide these push button softwares to you on a monthly basis. Put I don't know how many in there at a time, but you'll be able to download them, rebrand it, and you've got software. The software is viral. You can upload it to a lot of places and drive traffic to your site real easy. People love software. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.